Good evening, Agile acquisition enthusiasts, and welcome to the backyard of the underground digital tiki bar. I'm smoking a brisket, which means I can't sit in my basement and do a video for you, but I didn't want to let a week go by without giving some thoughts and insights that I've come by. So this week I had a great conversation with Sumit, CEO of Array, and he had made a comment regarding small I and big I when talking about innovation. And I think that was just like a really great way to put it. So a lot of times I talk about, the best way to innovate in the ideal circumstance is to start with a small area where you can make change. So not the flagship program of the agency, but an important program where you're able to, forgot to cheers you, my apologies. But a program where you're able to make a difference without having so much oversight that it's sort of unbearable, and without the risk of like fear of failure because it'll be in the Washington Post. So this is the little I that I'm talking about, and I think that's a great way to think of it. I always think about big A and little a, with regards to changing acquisition regulation and policy as big A, and little a being the changing of an individual acquisition to demonstrate success. So you can put little a and little I together, not for AI, but for, making change to something that is small enough that you can kind of fit through the cracks and try innovative ideas and prove new concepts. And, this has been sort of the methodology used by a lot of the innovative groups in the federal government currently. It's also what you see in a lot of modern tech companies. I mean, even Google will release, trial innovations to certain categories of users before sort of rolling it out to their full user base. And I just think this is a great way to think about approaching these problems. And, don't try to fix everything all at once. Sometimes, you can try to do an innovation that maybe in the long run will save so much time, but if you spend 6 or 9 months trying to convince leadership to be innovative, you lose all the value of the innovation, right? It's still going to be just as long as your standard process because you spent all that time trying to convince people to take risks. But if you can do a small I, if you can do just a little bit of innovation. Sometimes I'll say, don't be so dogmatically agile that you're not agile, right? Like sometimes you have to bend on what you'd like to see done to get things done. And really that's what this is all about, right? It's all about getting things done. So I just want to leave you with that. I think it's something to kind of keep in the background as you consider, which hills to climb, which battles to fight. Are you getting things done? Is giving up a little worth making some ground towards the larger goal? So there you have it. That's my thoughts. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Give me a like. Please remember to subscribe. I am actually one away from 100 subscribers, which was a first goal of mine. So if you see this video and you like it, go ahead and subscribe and get access to my weekly videos. And most importantly, keep innovating. And until next week, cheers.